I am going to be reading the last 3 entries of Victorian Diary and find out what happened to Marion M. Jones because she stopped writing. She just dated the last entry and there was no writing after that. So we're going to go see what happened at the end of the trip, why she stopped writing. I'm going to research her background to see what year she passed and maybe find out why she passed. Because yeah, that's kind of spooky to just end right there. So we're going to read it. If you guys have not seen my other video where I read the first 2 entries, make sure you do so you guys get an introduction to who she is and where she is. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So this video was sponsored by Audible. Audible content includes an unmatched selection of audiobooks, original audio shows, news, and comedy. You can listen to Audible on the go, while shopping, while going to the gym, or just while you're traveling. You can listen anytime, anywhere, and on any device. And if you're looking for an audiobook recommendation, Pride and Prejudice is a perfect classic. With Audible, you can enjoy easy audiobook exchanges and your own audiobook library you can keep forever, and that's even if you cancel. So if you're interested, go to the website that I'm going to link right here and text my code to 500 and you can get 3 months of Audible for just $6.95 a month. That's more than half off the regular price, and this is a limited time only, so get it while it lasts. Wednesday, October 30th, 1895, Paris, France. In the morning, we went to the Louvre, and after a look at some of our favorites, I looked at the pastels, particularly at The Child with the Cherries by Lawrence. Saw also some of the original sketches of the old masters. A visit to the 3rd story was quite a change. Part is devoted to a Chinese collection, a few rooms to be pictures and grand enough in the floor below, and a large marine display. Models of all kinds of war vessels from the earliest times were there, and those of the 13th and 14th centuries were especially interesting, with 2 or 3 tiers of bars. In the afternoon, we took a Bastille bus well to the end past the Red Gate, took a look at the Hotel de Ville, and home by boat. Friday, November 1st. I was awakened by the sound of the church bells ringing for All Saints' Day. It served a lovely morning, and we hurried down to breakfast where Miss W. and Miss A. met me. After chocolate and bread, we started to visit the chateau. I had a glimpse of it the night before when we were driving to the hotel by moonlight. It is the most perfect Renaissance chateau in existence. In the entrance is a statue of King Louis XII on horseback, and in the upper floor of the chateau are the rooms of Louis XIII and Anne of Brittany. Their arms are everywhere. Louis was a rabbit with porcupine quills, while Anne's was a ferret. It can be seen in all the rooms. The chapel has been renovated immaculately like the Saint Chapel, only not nearly as beautiful. We found the library closed, and there resided the beautiful spiral staircase with its exquisite carvings to the part of the chateau belonging to Francis I and Claude of France, and afterwards used by Henry II and Catherine de Medici. The whole chateau was renovated at a cost of 400,000 francs. The arms of Brittany in some places looked like black tassels. We thought it represented ermine. Catherine had the most beautiful room with a chapel attached. The study was paneled with over 200 parcels, each of a different design, and behind were 3 secret cupboards right next to her apartments, and reached by an outside gallery was the dungeon in which the Cardinal of Guise was confined. The 3rd floor were the rooms used by Catherine's son Henry III, and we were shown the spot where the Duke of Guise was murdered. Henry III's rooms were not so grand as those below, but some of the red tiles still remained. Before tea time, we rushed off for a peek at the cathedral. The cathedral looked very old, but was in no way remarkable. Saturday, November 2nd. Another clear day greeted us. Took chocolates in our rooms and took our rug with us driving. Drove just to see the house which Balzac had, then down a narrow street, with at times a most narrow sidewalk, to see the old towers of Charlemagne and of St. Martin. It is a very handsome building, and I believe the newest church in France. After passing such a street, we saw the old fountain with faint remains of Louis XII's coat of arms. Tristan y Hermidi was another old house with peaked roof and memorable aspect. Jacques Coeur's Renaissance house is in perfect state of preservation and with delicate, beautiful windows. It was very beautiful. Across the river, we had another look at the cathedral from a distance, and afterwards saw the tomb of children of Charles VIII. A drive past the ancient church brought us back to the hotel past a house after the style of Louis XI. By 12:30 we had left to Bordeaux. The trip was, though, a most interesting country. Reached Bordeaux before dawn. Afterwards I wrote and talked a little. Sunday, November 8th. So as you can see, her last date is incomplete. She wrote the date down, but she didn't complete the diary entry. So it made me wonder what happened to her. So I started looking online for a Marion M. Jones, and this is what came up. So this is the name that popped up that made sense according to the location and the date. So the death date of Marion Jones was either October, November, or December of 1896. That was only a year after she made that journal. And her birthday was 1838, so she was 57 years old. So as you may already know, the 1800s was known for having a lot of epidemics, and the average life expectancy in 1890 was 48 years old. So she lived 9 years past the average life expectancy, which is considered very, very old. So that is all the information that I could find on her. I couldn't find any living family members. I couldn't find any reason of death. So that is as much as I know. And if you guys have any information on her, or if you found anything that could give clues to what really happened, definitely comment that in the comment section down below. And yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this little diary entry, and I hope that it was interesting. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you guys want me to show more artifacts of my collection like this, let me know. And make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so I can see you in my next video.